Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel Technical Eye. Today I am going to discuss about the topic Microsoft Patch Tuesday Update KB5065426. Microsoft rolled out this update on September 9th, 2025. Generally, every month, second Tuesday, Microsoft roll out the Patch Tuesday update. So I will show you now how to install this update, and I'm going to discuss also what are the features introduced with this update actually. So for that, you need to navigate to the settings. To open the settings, just right click on this Windows logo and click on settings, and navigate to the Windows update. Here you can see actually. So if you see the option check for updates, please click on that check for updates, and this update will going to download and install. So I already clicked the check for updates. So is the download is going on actually now. So if you open the after the settings, after you navigate to the Windows update, please click on the check for updates, and it is going to download and install the update. This is the update on September 9th. It is rolled out actually. KB5065426. Cumulative update for the Windows 11 version 24H2. This is the patch Tuesday update. So after this update installed, I will show you what are the features introduced with this update actually. And after you update to this version, after you download and install this update, so you can notice also that one the division number also will change actually. So for that, just you open the run dialog box and type this win version and click enter and click OK. This one I already discussed a lot of times. So every time the update rollout, this one the revision number will change actually. The cumulative update and the patch updates after installing the patch update and cumulative updates, this revision number will change actually. Right now this revision number is 5074. So after you install this one, the revision number will change actually. The revision number will change to 6584 actually. You can notice this one actually every time the after the patch updated and cumulative update. So let it be download and install the update, and after that we will see the revision number will change or not. So right now the revision number is 5074, and after the update it will be changed to 6584 actually. And I am going to show you what are the features introduced with this update actually. Please hold for some time. Let it be download. It will take some time actually, 10 to 15 minutes. You can see here now the download it is finished, and it is installed also. The update is downloaded and installed also. It is asking for the restart. Pending restart actually. It is asking for the restart. So let me restart the PC. So after restart is finished, it is the revision number also it is updated actually. I will show you that one also. Please click on restart now. So the update is installed and let me log into the PC. Let me check the revision number first actually. Let me go to the Windows update. Let me check the update history. Go to navigate to the update history. Actually, before it is 5074. Now it will update to the revision number. It will change it to the. I will show you the number as actually. Before it is 5074. Now it will be changed to 6584 actually. So the revision number is updated. Every time the patch update and cumulative update roll out, this revision number will change actually. This this OS build number will update actually when the version number will change. The OS build number also will update actually. This version number will update when the patch update and cumulative update rollout. This version number, this revision number will change, but this version number it will update. I mean, the OS build number will update when the version number will change actually. So I will show you now what are the features introduced with this update actually now. So what are the features introduced with this update KB506 and 5426? KB506 and 5426. What are the features introduced with this update? I will show you now. First feature I will show you it is you can observe actually on the login screen. On the login screen actually they redesigned the login screen actually. You can notice this one actually. Before it is actually asking for the will show you the actually only the profile pic and the profile name and the password, but they redesigned the logon screen. Here you can notice this icon and it is asking for the enter your pin also. This is the update they brought here with this update actually. They changed the logon screen. They redesigned the logon screen actually. You will observe this one actually. So enter your pin actually. And second thing is so and you can add the clock also in the notification actually, in the time and date notification actually. So I will show you now how to how to display the lock here, how to enable the lock on the taskbar, date and time. Sorry, not date and time. I mean how to enable the clock on this time and notification taskbar actually. I will show you that one. So for that you need to navigate to the settings, open the settings and navigate to the date and time. Sorry, navigate to this time and language and navigate to the date and time. Here actually you can observe one they introduced actually, they added this feature actually, show time in notification center. So if you enable this feature, you can see the clock on the taskbar here actually. You can see you can add the clock here actually. After you enable this feature, show time in notification center, it will add the clock here actually. So please enable this feature, show time in notification center. Please turn on this option. So after that, you can see here the clock. You can see the clock with the seconds also. So this is the another feature they introduced with this update. And another thing is you can add additional clock also. I mean different with the different regions. That one you can enable with this feature actually. Show time and date in the system tray. So if you by default it is actually turned off actually. So you can enable the additional clock with this feature. Show time and date in the system tray. So generally if you see here you can see only the one time actually, I mean, you can see the only one region with the one time actually. So if you want to add additional clocks, you can add also with this feature. Show time and date in the system tray. So turn on this one feature, show time and date in the system tray. And click on this one. And you can add additional clock also with this one actually. So click on change. And can add which clock you want to add actually. You can whatever it may be, you can add also here. Like if you want to add Middle East, if you want to add US and Canada, whatever it may be region, if you want to add additional clock, you can add that one also. So for example, I am selecting this one, US Mountain Standard Time, and tell that display name yes, and click on change. So it will add it to your taskbar actually. You can see here. It will display the two timings actually. One is India time, local time, and another one is US actually. So India time it is right now 6:30. I mean right now it is 6:26 p.m. And according to the US mountain region, it is now 5:56. So in this way, you can add additional clock also. So if you don't want this one, you can reset also. It will delete actually. You reset this one, click on reset. I think you understand the thing actually. If you want to add additional clock, you can add in this way actually by enabling this feature. Show time and date in the system tray. After turn on this feature, you just need to click this one, additional clock and click on change. So you need to add the time zone here and you need to type the display name also and it will display the time zone here on the taskbar. You can see the two time zones here. I mean additional time zone also it will display here actually. So by default, I mean the first one is local one actually it will display here time and another reason I added US Mountain View. It is right now time is 5:57 a.m. at there actually. Right now the time is 5:57 a.m. there. This way you can see the two different time zones here actually. This one is actually local one India and this is the US time actually. So in this way you can add the additional clock also on the taskbar. After you add the additional clock, and another feature it is actually you can add the time server also, which if you want to add another time server also you can add actually in the additional setting you can see the option sync now. So the sync now option actually, please click on the sync now and you can see the change the time server actually. Please click on the change. So instead of the default time server, if you want to change the time server also, you can change actually here. So by default, it is time.windows.com. So if you want to add another time server also, you can add actually time.nast.gov and click on OK. So after that also, you can notice actually after that you change the time server, the time also will change here actually. This way you can add the another time server also instead of the Windows time server by clicking on this change button. I mean, you can add the custom time server actually. And one more thing, one more update they brought here is actually you can notice here change the date and time format. So if you elaborate this, if you click on this icon, I mean if you click on this arrow in the change and date time for I mean in the change and date and time format, here you can notice actually they brought this feature actually AM and PM symbol actually. You can change this one also actually. Click on change and instead of AM you can only type A actually, and instead of PM you can only type PM only, P only. So click OK and you can notice the changes also in the taskbar and time also. In the taskbar also before it is 6:33 PM. Now after you change the AM and PM symbol, it will display only P actually. It will display only P now. After you change it to PM to P, it will only display now only P. They brought other features also in the after you change this AM and PM, then after you change this AM and PM symbols, so next move to the language and region. So in this language and region, you can see here regional format. The language and region, just navigate to this regional format. So here actually you can find the number format and currency format also. They introduced this number format and currency format. You can see here actually. Navigate to the currency format also. With this feature only, I mean with this updated only, they brought this to number format and currency format also. They brought this actually they brought these two also with this update actually. Number format and currency format. It is all about the changes they brought here in the Taiwan language actually. And the next feature we are going to speak about is you can notice the in the file explorer actually. So if you right click on any folder or any application, you can notice here actually the context menu they updated this view actually for the options cut, copy and share, delete. So they made the design changes in the context menu actually cut, copy and rename and share, delete also the file explorer. So in the notepad also you can observe same thing actually. So let me type something. Just tell this text actually. And the file in the notepad also you can observe the same thing in the context menu. So they brought this change also with this update actually. Both in the file explorer and the notepad actually. If you click on the any application also you can observe same thing or any folder also you can observe same thing actually. You click on any file, I mean any folder or any application, you can observe this changes in the context menu. This is the another feature they introduced with this update. And the last thing is I'm going to speak about the CPU management in the task manager. So if you open the task manager actually, open the task manager and you can observe the CPU metrics in all the pages actually. You can observe the CPU metrics in all the pages actually. And they introduced you can notice actually, you can enable the CPU utility in the details actually, details page. Please navigate to the details page and select the columns. By default, this feature is hidden actually. You need to enable this feature CPU utility and click on OK. So it will display the previous values actually, previous performance values here. You can notice the values in the CPU utility actually. I mean, they gave the standard metrics in all the pages about CPU metrics actually. You can notice here. And you can enable the CPU utility feature. I mean, you can enable this CPU utility in the details column, I mean details page by selecting these columns actually. Select columns. And here you can enable this CPU utility actually. It is hidden actually. They brought this feature also with this update actually, CPU utility. And they made a changes in the widgets also. You navigate to the settings, Windows settings, and navigate to the personalization and open the lock screen, navigate to the lock screen. And here actually they made a they introduced a manage widgets option actually, but this is not showing in my region actually. It is actually displaying in only particular regions like US and Europe actually. Manage widgets, I mean, you can manage the widgets at the lock screen actually. That option is still not roll out the system actually. I mean, that is not available in the all the regions actually. It is only available to the UK and US and Europe regions actually. Like so for that I'm unable to show that option actually. You can manage the widgets actually in the logon screen. The logon screen actually, I mean, if you lock the screen actually, the lock screen actually will display the widgets like you can observe the widgets, right? Like weather and time and about these things. Here you can see the widgets, right? This weather widget and displaying the another some widgets actually. So these widgets you can manage actually at the logon screen actually. But that feature it is still not roll out roll out to the in my region. So you can manage these widgets if you want to disable also you can disable actually. But right now I am unable to show that feature because of the limitation. So that is the another feature. It is roll out to this update actually. So you can navigate to the personalization and navigate to the lock screen. You can find that manage widgets option here actually. But it is not available to the all regions. That's it guys. If you like the video, please hit like button and please click on subscribe and please hit bell icon for more upcoming videos and please share it to your friends also. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.